In the vast azure expanse of the West Philippine Sea, where sovereignty is contested and maritime boundaries are drawn with the precision of a cartographer's pen, the Briton-Norman BN-2 Islander persists as a humble yet indispensable sentinel of the Philippine archipelago. This unassuming, high-winged aircraft, with its boxy silhouette and piston-driven heart, has served as the backbone of the nation's maritime patrol, reconnaissance, and utility operations for over half a century. Operated by the Philippine Navy, Philippine Air Force, and Philippine Coast Guard, the BN-2 fleet, numbering approximately 64 airframes, stands as a testament to resilience amid obsolescence, a relic of a bygone era pressed into service by the imperatives of geopolitics and national security. Yet, as the Philippines navigates the turbulent waters of modernization and great power rivalry, the islanders' enduring presence raises profound questions about the nation's military preparedness, its strategic priorities, and the quiet heroism of those who maintain and fly these aging workhorses. The BN-2 Islander, first introduced to Philippine service in the 1970s, was a product of an era when simplicity and versatility were paramount. Designed by Briton-Norman in the United Kingdom, the Islander's short takeoff and landing capabilities and rugged reliability made it ideally suited for the Philippines' fragmented geography, where airstrips are often little more than cleared patches of earth on remote islands. The Philippine Navy, operating 6 of these aircraft under the multi-purpose fixed-wing Naval Air Squadron at Danilo Atienza Air Base in Sangley Point, Cavite City, relies on the Islander for maritime patrol and reconnaissance missions. These aircraft, some of which rolled off assembly lines when Ferdinand Marcos Sr. still held the presidency, have been refurbished by the Philippine Aerospace Development Corporation, with a notable example being the acceptance of a restored BN-2A on July 21, 2015. The Navy's transition from a high-visibility blue livery to a low-visibility gunship gray scheme around 2013 reflects a shift in operational philosophy, prioritizing stealth and deterrence in an era of heightened tensions in the South China Sea. The Philippine Air Force, too, counts the Islander among its assets, employing it for utility transport, medical evacuation, and paratroop operations. While the exact number of PAF Islanders remains undisclosed in recent records, the fleet is part of the broader tally of 64 BN-2s in service across Philippine forces. These aircraft, among the oldest in the PAF's inventory, are gradually being phased out in favor of modern platforms, a process driven by the imperatives of the Armed Forces of the Philippines' Modernization program. Yet, the Islander's historical significance cannot be overstated. During the 1989 coup attempt, rebel forces seized several BN-2s for reconnaissance, only for one to be destroyed by a PAF F-5A Tiger II, a stark reminder of the aircraft's role in the nation's turbulent political history. Today, the PAF's Islanders soldier on, their utility undiminished by age, though their replacement signals a recognition that nostalgia must yield to capability in an era of advanced threats. The Philippine Coast Guard, tasked with safeguarding the nation's vast maritime domain, also operates BN-2A Islanders for patrol and search and rescue missions. Like their Navy and Air Force counterparts, these aircraft have benefited from PADC's refurbishment efforts, extending their operational life despite the relentless wear of time in saltwater. The PCG's Islanders are critical for monitoring coastal waters and responding to maritime emergencies. Their high-wing design and low-speed handling enabling unparalleled access to remote areas. Yet the fleet's age, some airframes exceeding 50 years, poses a persistent challenge. The Islanders' continued service reflects both the ingenuity of Filipino engineers and the paucity of resources that has long constrained the nation's defense modernization. From 1975 to 1995, PADC's licensed production of 67 BN-2 Islanders underscored the Philippines' ambition to build a self-reliant aerospace capability. This legacy of local assembly and maintenance has been a lifeline for the fleet, enabling refurbishments that keep these aircraft aloft despite their obsolescence. The Islander's simplicity, with its fixed landing gear and unpressurized cabin, allows for cost-effective maintenance, but it cannot mask the reality that these airframes are relics in an era of drones, satellites, and fifth-generation fighters. The Navy's use of Islanders for maritime surveillance in the West Philippine Sea, where Chinese vessels assert dominance over contested reefs, highlights their strategic importance. During the Marawi conflict, BN-2s conducted reconnaissance missions, proving their versatility in urban warfare as well as maritime operations. Yet their slow speed and lack of modern avionics limit their effectiveness against sophisticated adversaries. The Philippine military's reliance on the BN-2 fleet is a microcosm of the nation's broader strategic dilemma: how to balance immediate operational needs with the demands of modernization in a region fraught with geopolitical tension. The revised AFP modernization program, particularly its Horizon 2 phase, prioritizes advanced assets like frigates and offshore patrol vessels. But the absence of a clear plan to replace the Islander fleet suggests a gap in strategic foresight. For the Navy and PCG, the Islander remains a vital tool for asserting sovereignty in disputed waters, where its ability to loiter at low altitudes provides unmatched situational awareness. However, the fleet's gradual replacement in the PAF signals an acknowledgement that age and obsolescence cannot be indefinitely deferred by refurbishments. The men and women who fly and maintain these aircraft embody a quiet heroism, coaxing life from machines that have outlived their intended service. Their efforts reflect a broader truth about the Philippines' military posture: resilience in the face of scarcity, determination in the shadow of great power competition. The BN-2 Islander, with its droning engines and weathered airframes, is more than a machine. It is a symbol of a nation striving to assert its place in a contested sea. Yet, as the Philippines looks to the future, the Islander's fading glory underscores the urgency of modernization. The fleet's endurance is a testament to Filipino ingenuity, but its limitations are a clarion call for investment in new capabilities. In the West Philippine Sea, where the stakes are nothing less than national sovereignty, the Islanders' legacy must give way to a new era of vigilance and strength.